So we've got some good news for those who might be facing homelessness. The Biden administration has actually decided to act to prevent 7 million Americans from becoming homeless. The Biden administration on Tuesday announced a new targeted federal eviction ban to replace the one that had expired over the weekend. So now the CDC's new ban would apply to counties experiencing substantial and high levels of community transmission levels of COVID-19 and will last until October 3rd. So that's a nice little extension. That's good. The announcement, of course, comes after a days-long standoff with Congress in which Speaker Nancy Pelosi and other top Democrats, along with progressives led by Representative Cori Bush, Missouri, waged an intense public campaign to goad the White House into action. The new ban would give state and local programs additional time to distribute rent relief and to increase vaccination rates. The agency said the moratorium is expected to affect about 80% of counties, with 90% of the U.S. population, and 90% of the U.S. population, according to Democrats, familiar with the details. So that's good. That is good. That's a W. I would take that as a win. And so understand that win would not have been possible if people hadn't fought for it. If they hadn't embarrassed the administration into actually doing something. Remember, the Biden administration said, oh, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. We don't actually have the authority to do that. So we're not going to do anything. We can't do anything. Here, Congress, go ahead and do that. And which Congress is like, we tried unanimous consent. But, you know, that Republicans said no. So what are we going to do? We're just going to go on a 7-week vacation. So, and it was this back and forth. But you do something, Biden. No, you do something, Congress. Well, you do something, CDC. This was essentially a game of hot potato, but with people's lives, unfortunately. The only thing that seemed to have worked was shame. Public pressure. And the face of that public pressure came from Cori Bush. She stayed on the steps for about 4 nights in a row, barely slept. And of course, other members of the squad, AOC, others showed up to support her. Surprisingly, even Chuck Schumer. That's weird. Huh. Oh, hey, you know what? Great. Not only that, Elizabeth Warren showed up. And, you know, what they did is, again, there was enough outrage to push the Biden administration into actually doing something. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that, you know, it's going to stand. It's probably going to get challenged by the Supreme Court. Again, the CDC, Brett Kavanaugh said, oh, no, you can't do that. Well, tough. Biden just did. What are you going to do now? But it's going to take time. Even if there is a challenge, it's going to take time. And that means breathing room for the aid to come through, that aid that has already been authorized, that is sitting in state governments right now, waiting to be dispersed. Okay? This has already been paid for. This has already been authorized. And so what needs, it just needs to get into the hands of the people. All right? And now it has a chance of actually being able to do that to help all of these families. Now, as a result of this win, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Cori Bush actually celebrated and thanked some other lawmakers who showed up. Again, Senator Bernie Sanders showed up. Chuck Schumer, again, weirdly enough, he actually said that he had, he said that you did this, meaning you got the win. That was very nice. Here's what Cori Bush had tweeted about this. On Friday night, I came to the Capitol with my chair. I refused to accept that Congress could leave for a vacation while 11 million people faced eviction. For 5 days, we've been out here demanding that our government acts to save lives. Today, our movement moved mountains. Not only that, but here you had Elizabeth Warren. Here's what she told reporters. Take a look.
What do you think Cori Bush's role in this decision, by the way?
I think Cori Bush has been absolutely pivotal in getting real change. You know, she's one woman who stood up and said, I'm not moving. She testified from personal experience. And she said, this is what it is like to lose your home. This is what it's like to be moved out. And that was enough to capture the attention of a lot of people across this nation and a lot of people in this building and at the other end of Pennsylvania Avenue. And that's how we get change.
Awesome.
Go
Thanks so
for
much,
it.
Angie.
All right, so in words. So that's nice. I know. Warren Boo hiss, right? Snake, snake, snake. I know all of you are like, I hate her. You're terrible. But hey, when you go out and actually give credit for something that happened, that's a good thing. So again, this is a win. What we have to do is we have to take the W. The left. My biggest problem with the left is we cannot take a win. We just can't. We refuse to accept even the smallest W. Hey, take the win. Yes, of course we need more work. There's a lot more work to do. But in the short term, this is going to help a lot of people. It's actually going to help a lot of people. And so hopefully this is going to end up helping long term as well. So now if you're excited about this, and I think you should be, wait till you realize what Biden could actually do when it comes to student loans. You know, he could literally cancel student loans today. I wonder if there should be a pressure campaign on that. You know, I'm just saying, he can do that. He's done it before. Obama did it before. He's forgiven the loans of defrauded borrowers. There's no reason that he actually does have the legal authority to be able to cancel all student loans. Not $50,000, not $10,000. Well, he could, but he could also cancel all of it. The amount doesn't matter. He has the authority. So I'm just saying, now you know, if he can do this, he can actually take action, and all it takes is shame and public pressure. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.